In today's video, we're going to be reacting to how Fortnite made MrBeast a millionaire, and this video is made by Timmy FNBR, who makes some amazing Fortnite documentaries. Be sure to go check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, and let's get into the video.
This is Mr.
Beast,
the biggest YouTuber in the world,
oh my God,
and possibly the most famous person on the planet. But things didn't start out that way, because before Jimmy was trapping people on islands,
we're now stranded on this deserted island in the middle of
not the islands,
getting his own skin in video games,
lit.
That Mr. Beast? That's Mr. Beast!
And giving away millions of dollars.
This is $1 million, and whichever one of them I find last keeps it. Yeah!
Mr. Beast rose to the top of the internet with gaming. And for those of you that are regulars on my channel and wondering why I'm not talking about Fortnite today, well, just wait, because we'll definitely be talking about Mr. Beast and his involvement with Fortnite. Because today, I will be discussing how Mr. Beast's rise to fame was built on the backs of the gaming community. And more importantly, how many of his oldest fans can't even stand to watch him anymore after he abandoned the many gamers who helped him achieve his goals in the first place. James Stephen Donaldson, also known as Jimmy Donaldson, also known as the one and only Mr. Beast, was born on May 7th of 1998 in Wichita, Kansas. Mr. Beast has two siblings, an older brother named CJ, who you might see appear on his channel from time to time.
Never seen him.
And a little sister named Anna, who is much more private than her older brothers. Growing up, their parents were in the military, so the family had to move around.
Call of Duty.
We didn't have the best upbringing. Like, my parents were in the military, and I was just raised with my mom, who was always working because we didn't have tons of money. So like most of my life, I was just kind of home alone, moving a lot, like from Kansas to like Atlanta to Germany for a little bit to here.
Eventually, the family decided to settle down in Greenville, North Carolina, which is where Jimmy would spend a majority of his adolescence and still lives today. And before all the gaming began, one of Mr. Beast's biggest hobbies during his childhood was playing baseball.
He's the best.
I was always just really obsessed with baseball, to be honest. Before YouTube, my obsession was baseball, so I was playing baseball like all the time.
That's my first middle school home run, and that's my first Little League home run. There's some pictures of me playing baseball.
But as I said, baseball wasn't Jimmy's only interest. He started to get really interested in YouTube. In fact, he started his first ever YouTube channel sometime in 2010 when he was only 12 years old.
Oh, dang,
but
okay.
Unfortunately, that channel has since been deleted.
I had a channel before Mr. Beast, and after 2 years of doing it, I deleted the channel because like some of my friends started watching it that I had at the time, and I was like, oh no. And so I just got rid of it. I was that introverted and shy. I was like, please don't watch these.
Dang.
And then I started back up again because I missed it. Yeah, and that was the Mr. Beast channel.
Jimmy's second channel, Mr. Beast
0 subscribers,
was started on February 19th of 2012, and his first video would be posted the next day, titled Worst Minecraft Saw Trap Ever.
Where am I? What just happened? What
oh my God, Bandicam.
From Saw, before you can advance, you must flip every switch and kill all the monsters that come out.
That's right, Mr. Beast, yeah, that Mr. Beast,
started
Mr.
out
Beast as a Minecraft YouTuber. He posted
that's pretty lit.
Showcasing mods, special builds, and redstone creation.
Dude, that's crazy views.
While any of these videos would be impressive for someone his age to start making,
they're so laggy.
They weren't exactly raking in the views. But Jimmy knew it would take a lot of hard work and dedication to eventually start making money off of YouTube. So in the meantime, Mr. Beast would continue with his life as planned. He kept playing baseball, making YouTube videos, and going to school. He went to a really small high school in Greenville, North Carolina called
that's a small
Christian
school.
Academy. And when I say this school is small, I mean really small.
Chiquito.
Like the entire school, K through 12, only has 250 students.
Oh my gosh, 19 students per grade.
School that small, you'd basically have to talk to these same people every single day for 12 years.
That's crazy.
The least of Jimmy's worries, as in his
Jimmy,
life, he would be diagnosed with a disease that would change his life forever.
Oh, for real?
Like 15, 16, I just randomly lost like 60 pounds. I started going to the bathroom like 20 times a day. I was in intense pain. And, you know, one day you can hit a home run. The next day you can barely hit it out of the infield because, you know, I literally just shrank down to like skin and bones. And over the course of like 3 months, and it's because my digestive tract started attacking itself. I got Crohn's disease, and
Oh,
baseball
dude.
just kind of went out the window then.
Because of
That's
his Crohn's
insane.
diagnosis,
What the heck?
everyday life would become much harder. But instead of wallowing around and
Okay, that's a
complaining,
weird thumbnail.
Jimmy decided to put all his time and energy into something that he could do from home, and that was making YouTube videos.
That was the thing I did, and then when I wasn't playing baseball, I'd make YouTube videos on the side. But then what kind of happened is once I got that, I was like, a lot of times I'd have to skip school because my stomach would hurt so bad, and I'd just lay in bed all day. And so it just was like, well, if I
I've
can't
never
do
heard
this
of
thing
that.
I love, I might as well do this other thing.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's kind of how it happened.
So Jimmy started to grind out YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video.
That's
He expanded
crazy.
from just
What?
Minecraft into other games like Pokemon, Call of Duty, and something called Battle Pirates. Over time,
Never
however,
heard of
Jimmy
that.
would start
Whoa,
talking
that's a lot of
less and
leech.
less about video games itself and more about YouTube as a whole. He made a ton of videos about how much money other big YouTubers might be making. And because of the
Oh.
gaming and YouTube content, he hit his first goal of 1,000 subscribers on April 14th of 2014.
Look at it. Isn't
It's
it beautiful?
beautiful. Beautiful.
Quadruple digits.
This was 2 whole years after he started making YouTube videos. While 1,000 subs might seem lackluster compared to the numbers he has on YouTube today,
That's
back
true.
then,
Facts.
when YouTube was way smaller and the algorithm was way worse, 1,000 subs was nothing to laugh at. Even today, getting 1,000 subscribers is a huge accomplishment, let alone for someone who was just a young teenager. Jimmy kept making YouTube videos, both talking about YouTube and playing video games, but would also start to throw in some crazy stunts to help himself stand out. One of the first memorable videos was a 3-hour-long video
Counting
of
to
him counting
10,000.
to the
I've
number
seen some of
10,000.
this.
791, 59, 792, 5793, 5794, 5795, 5796, 5797, 57.
He also would do random giveaways.
What's up, guys? Hopefully you're
I've seen
having a
people
good
try to
day.
do it now, but
I'm
it doesn't
having a pretty
work.
good day myself, and I'm doing a $100 giveaway. I'm giving away 2 $50 iTunes gift cards, and if you want to win, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter.
Perhaps the most impressive part of this is that Jimmy was doing all of this before even graduating high school. Although he did eventually graduate in May of 2016,
Eventually?
he did at that point have to make a choice with what he wanted to do next in his life. He wanted
YouTubes?
to keep making YouTube videos for sure, but he wasn't making nearly enough money to survive.
When I graduated high school, I actually wasn't making enough to do it full time. Like, I remember I graduated, and I remember, like, it almost makes me tear up. I remember, like, crying, like, one night because I wasn't making enough to do YouTube, and, like, the thought of, like, I was literally considering going and getting a job at Hardee's to, like, make a little bit of extra money to buy more equipment, and the thought of, like,
That
having
makes
to
sense,
do
though.
anything besides
have
YouTube,
to
like,
invest
just
in
made me
yourself.
so depressed. Because I just wanted to sit around and just make videos. I was like,
that
it
Darman?
might take 10, 20 years. Just let me keep going. I'm doing this. But my mom's like, well, no, either go to college or move out. I'm not just going to pay for you to sit in a room and, you know, chase this fairy tale dream.
So Jimmy either had to go to college
Or move out.
go homeless. So at the time,
Help me.
he decided it was best to go to college.
And then
But
keep doing
he
it.
remembered that before school would start, he still had summer break. So he had a few months to focus on his channel and prove that this could be something he could do long term.
So that's when things like clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 18. I'm only making like $200 a month. I have to like go to college or do something. Something's got to happen now, or I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able
He's
to have
gotta
this dream.
explode.
So then I just started, because you have like 3 months summer, like not even sleeping, like every hour of the day. I'm like, it's do or die. It's like this, or because I had horrible grades in high school. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna, you know, go get a normal job.
And all of that hard work would pay off.
They hiding
as
in there?
Jimmy hit his
What the heck?
100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
2 more? 1 more? Oh, I got it.
That's
I got it,
insane.
I got it. Yes.
That's actually
Despite
crazy.
reaching 100,000 subs that summer, he still wasn't making enough money to move out from his mom's place and
No.
live on his own.
I was so excited.
Jimmy would decide to
Okay,
go to
that's
school at
such
the
a
end
weird
of the
picture.
summer.
You know, college comes around, still not making enough, but it's like up to like 1,000, 2,000, so it's getting much better a month. And then like I went to like college for like 2 weeks, and I remember just like sitting there one day, and I just was like, the teacher was literally just reading out of the book. Like he was literally reading it. And I'm like, why? Like, why am I here? Like, what
Damn.
is this? I hate this with it. And I just got up and left. I just didn't go.
Jimmy decided he just couldn't take college.
Jimmy.
He was too focused on other things and decided to drop out. And just like Jimmy, I also dropped out of college to do YouTube. So thank you guys for supporting me in my journey. And if you want to continue supporting me,
Timmy,
please do hit the subscribe button. But
hell
back
yeah.
to Mr. Beast, because this is where he would face another challenging part of his life. You see, his mom was incredibly supportive. However, she wasn't so convinced that dropping out of college was a good idea. And because of this, it became a point of contention that him and his mom would argue
And sister.
about. Because let's be real, being a
His younger
YouTuber
sister would
didn't
argue?
really become a job until the last couple of years. And even now, it's still very far-fetched, and my grandma has no idea what I do for a living.
So then I just
Damn.
every day I would act like I was going, and then I just sit in my car, edit videos, and I was just like, I'm going all out. I don't care. I can't. You know, me and my mom would argue a lot. And
That
I'd
is
just be like,
Darman.
Will you do my homework for me? She'd be like, no, that's not how this works. I was like, well, I'm not doing it then. I can't. I'd literally rather sleep in a box outside.
Wow.
And then thankfully I had a month where I made 20 grand. And then that's when I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I just made $20,000. And I moved out the next day.
Following his big break,
What the heck?
Jimmy started to get more and more extreme with his content. As you guys saw, he decided to count
You're like,
to
huh?
10,000, and now he's counting to 100,000.
I'm about to count to 100,000. You don't believe me? Just watch this video. 1,988, 46,989, 46,980, 46,000.
And instead of giving
excuse
away
you.
$100 worth of iTunes gift cards, Mr. Beast would start giving away $10,000 to a homeless man.
This is not clickbait. I'm going to give a random homeless guy $10,000 today.
And if you were wondering where the young Jimmy got all of
Hell
his money
yeah.
from all of a sudden, I was wondering the same thing. Basically, it came from sponsorships. And then instead of keeping the money for himself, he would turn around and give that money to a random person. And here lies the true genius of Mr. Beast. He understood that by giving up that $10,000 temporarily, he could make hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in the future if he reinvested in his channel. And all this money he
That's
was giving
crazy.
away wasn't always going
Are
to
those the
homeless
gift cards?
people or his mom or some random stranger on the street. He would also donate huge
Oh, yeah,
amounts
to
of
streamers?
money to Twitch streamers. And this is where Jimmy's roots in the gaming community would show. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, but once a gamer, always a gamer. And Jimmy knew that this would not only be fun content, but it was a way to support other small content creators that hadn't made it to where he was yet.
That's
And
crazy.
speaking of Twitch, a new video game was about to be
Fortnite?
released that would
Fortnite?
bring a huge new wave of viewers to Twitch and YouTube,
Fortnite?
and slingshot gaming and its culture into the mainstream.
Fortnite.
Battle Royale came out on September 26th of 2017, and it was the internet's newest obsession.
Let's go.
It was free to play,
Nick, what's the game called? It's called Fortnite.
And it's free.
cross-platform,
It's also on every single platform that imaginable. So, and everyone can play with one another: Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Doesn't matter where you are, you can all play with your friends.
and
I'm
it
on
was
PC, by the way.
massively addicting.
And just like half of the population, I feel like on Earth, I have now become addicted to Fortnite.
Because of how much this game blew up, a ton of people were now very interested in Fortnite content.
Ooh.
However, there was only one problem. Not a ton of legacy live streamers were playing the game on Twitch. People who already had an audience and equipment were playing other shooter games like Call of Duty and CSGO. And the other Battle Royale players were engulfed in PUBG. And they saw Fortnite as a childish game. So that meant there was a huge void of Fortnite content during the beginning
Not
of
a
the
kid's
game
game,
and its
it's a
reign.
grown-up
And this
game.
is where content creators like Lachlan, Tfue, and of course Ninja would come in. Ninja quickly grew to be one of the most popular gamers in the world, and he was on endless talk shows.
So your name is Ninja.
Yes. Ninja.
And I should have a name too. So I'm thinking like either Magic Bullet or Cuisinart or
Cuisinart.
LED.
yeah, LED.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
He even got to
Damn,
play
he came up with
Fortnite
that right there?
celebrities like Drake.
So how long have
Ninja.
you been playing Fortnite or been a fan?
Probably for about a month or two, maybe something like that. Like
Sam.
And he was invited
Same.
to Times Square on New Year's Eve.
No, don't show this clip. It's so... I'm not seeing any movement. I'm not seeing any movement. Embarrassing.
And if you're wondering why I'm yapping about Ninja
why?
and Fortnite in a video that's titled about Mr. Beast, clearly you aren't an OG Mr. Beast fan. But don't worry, all of this will make sense in just a second. You see, while none of this news of Ninja becoming so famous is shocking to my younger viewers, at the time it was a huge deal because gamers, YouTubers, and live streamers were finally part of the mainstream.
DK30,
Fortnite blew up, basically everyone thought that video games were for degenerates and was a complete waste of time. But with Ninja blowing up, it forced everyone to see that sometimes
he's goated. He's just so goated.
Normal guy.
I've seen that clip too many times.
Well, maybe not completely normal. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that gaming and live streaming were both bigger than ever before. And Jimmy, being both an analytics and gaming nerd, saw this as a perfect opportunity. He was going to use Fortnite's newfound fame to his advantage. On February 21st of 2018, Mr. Beast would upload his first ever Fortnite video titled, "I donated $30,000 to my favorite Twitch streamer, Ninja."
My favorite streamer, Ninja, is currently doing a charity live stream for suicide prevention.
Okay, it's for charity, my bad.
Really well at the time, and currently sits at 36 million views.
That's insane.
And while I'm sure a lot of those views have come after the fact since the game has been out for 6 years and Mr. Beast has blown up, that's still a crazy amount of views. Because of videos like these and donating to Twitch streamers, Mr. Beast became sort of this mythical figure within the online community. Literally anybody at any time could be randomly visited by Mr. Beast and have their life completely changed
Hell
forever.
yeah, dude.
And this is where things started to completely change for Jimmy. His channel's biggest growth would begin during this time because, like I said, he leaned into the gaming community who were incredibly supportive of what he was doing.
Well, yeah, they're getting money.
Because of this, Mr. Beast would upload his second Fortnite video on March 3rd of 2018. And once again, he was back on Twitch donating $10,000 to streamers if they got
oh my gosh, I would cry if I didn't win.
Following this video's success, he even decided to donate to Tfue in real life. And if donating Tfue money wasn't enough, he also made him a real-life battle bus.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Dude! My new house, bro.
I think he has that still, though.
God.
And following the success of these IRL videos, Jimmy decided to take things up a notch further.
Alright, boys, we're gonna win a game of Fortnite in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah! That guy gets it. He gets it. That guy gets it for sure.
Uploading this video on May 29th of 2018, Jimmy would hit 5 million subscribers.
Oh my gosh,
This
dude.
was huge. And I'd like to point out that before Fortnite came out, just a few months ago, Jimmy was sitting only at 1 million subscribers. And growing your channel by 5 times during this era of YouTube
That's
was
insane.
completely unheard of. And while Mr. Beast had been making videos for years at this point, he gained such a large amount of these followers in such a short amount of time. And as I said at the beginning of the video, and as I'll keep going more in depth about now, much of this is because of the gaming community that Jimmy grew up as a part of. But Mr. Beast didn't just stop there.
So I mean,
It's
Fortnite's
making
part of his
videos
life.
donating major amounts of money to random streamers. In fact, he uploaded 5 of these videos between getting 5 million subscribers in May and 10 million subscribers in November of 2018. That's right.
Damn, Jimmy.
His subscriber count doubled
Where was
in
I?
just another few months. People's absolute
I didn't
love
stream in
of
2018.
Fortnite was drawing them to watch these Fortnite streamers. And these streamers were getting donations in massive amounts from the elusive Mr. Beast. So then, these streamers' viewers would go search this mystery man up on YouTube. And when people stumbled across Mr. Beast's videos, which were super entertaining, they found an all-new creator to go watch and support. It was the perfect relationship between between Mr. Beast and the gaming community. And while a majority of Mr. Beast's content, both then and now, focuses on IRL content, it's impossible to deny how much of a massive impact he had on the Twitch and Fortnite communities back in 2018. Perhaps the most memorable Mr. Beast video from
Fortnite IRL
was when he hosted a $200,000 battle royale in real life.
That's sick.
And although it was technically sponsored by Apex Legends, which was another battle royale trying to compete with Fortnite, when you think of battle royales in this
typical gamer.
you of course think of Fortnite. The video had a completely stacked guest list full of Fortnite creators like Lachlan, Laserbeam, Uzelk,
sick,
Nick A30, and so many more. And they didn't just bring out gamers for this challenge. In fact, gaming content creators didn't even win. The winners were the odd ones out, Jaden Animation, and Anthony Padilla from Smosh, and they got $200,000.
That's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Show the stats.
This video was uploaded on March 12th of 2019, and unfortunately for all of us,
are they trying to pop the balloon?
The last battle royale video that Mr. Beast would upload on his main channel. You see, Fortnite was starting to slow down in popularity, and it was clear that Mr. Beast wanted to focus more on cinematic storytelling through high-quality IRL videos. But unfortunately, just at the peak of Mr. Beast's growth, we were about to be hit with a global tragedy that would make IRL videos much harder to do. In March of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic swept through the entire world. Businesses were closing, concerts were canceled, and people everywhere were forced to stay home in order to stop spreading the virus. This meant that literally billions of people had absolutely nothing to do. And while this was devastating to a lot of the IRL content creators, all of the people that were making gaming content were in demand more than ever. And let's be honest, us gamers barely leave our rooms anyway. So what's the difference now that the government is the ones telling us not to touch grass? So suddenly, gaming content was huge again. So what does Mr. Beast do? He makes a brand new gaming channel, of course. Makes sense. This would aptly be known as Mr. Beast Gaming. Mr. Beast Gaming was made on April 7th of 2020, but the first ever video would be uploaded on May 12th of that same year. And just like the original Mr. Beast main channel, the first ever video uploaded to Mr. Beast Gaming was a video about Minecraft.
That's you guys know why I summoned you to this arena?
No, sir.
Last one of you to survive in this arena gets $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
This video brought his popular IRL challenge style to the world of gaming.
That's sick.
All of the videos on this channel would focus on Minecraft due to its huge resurgence of popularity at this time. Of course, there was also a fair share of Among Us videos, because who wasn't playing Among Us in 2020? However, Mr. Beast would end up uploading one Fortnite video on his channel as part of a sponsorship for Chapter 2 Season 6.
Thank you, Epic Games, for sponsoring this video. Fortnite Season 6 Primal just dropped. Fortnite is going to assign us a random teammate, and if we win our next game of Fortnite, that random person gets $50,000 in cash.
However, just because this might have been the last Fortnite video for a while, doesn't mean that he completely separated himself from the franchise and the content creators who played the game. Jimmy was still friends with and regularly appeared on other people's videos like Cypher PK and Ninja. It's so interesting that despite not really playing the game ever, Mr. Beast was still a massive part of the Fortnite community. And Fortnite wanted to reward him for his contributions to the game in the only way they know how. Through an icon skin. The Fortnite Icon series launched in January of 2020 during Chapter 2, Season 1. And to start off the series, of course, Fortnite picked the biggest content creator ever in Fortnite, Ninja.
We finally got a ninja skin in the game.
Anyways, after the icon skins were released, a ton of celebrities and content creators got the Fortnite skin treatment. People like Travis Scott, Laserbeam, Loser Fruit, and Lachlan, just to name a few. And for a while, it looked like Mr. Beast wasn't important enough to the Fortnite world to get a skin. But out of nowhere, Fortnite
Why not?
announced that Mr. Beast would in fact be coming into the game on December of 2020.
Oh, shit.
And perhaps more importantly than adding this Mr. Beast skin, Mr. Beast also would announce
I like the
that he
hat.
was holding his own survival challenge game inside of Fortnite. And this wasn't just a challenge for $10,000 because the winner of this tournament would receive $1 million US dollars. And this survival challenge wasn't like your typical Fortnite tournament. It wasn't held in Battle Royale or any other game mode. Instead,
No, it was like a
held
custom.
entirely in creative.
It's
Heck
the
yeah.
craziest Fortnite tournament ever. And it's your job to survive as long as you can to win.
Oddly enough, the $1 million ended up going to a professional Fortnite player from Denmark named Anas. However, after all of these amazing things that Mr. Beast did for Fortnite and that Fortnite did for Mr. Beast, we would see his gaming content slowly die out after the end of the COVID pandemic.
Well, duh.
In fact, Mr. Beast uploaded his final ever gaming video on Mr. Beast Gaming on July 7th.
Oh my gosh, it's over? I thought he kept it going.
And to my knowledge, this was the last ever gaming related video on both his main channel and gaming channels.
Oh,
and
what?
This video sort
I didn't know
was
that.
a final goodbye to his gaming audience. Since this
Mr.
final
Beast,
upload,
thank you.
Jimmy has entirely dedicated his time
Give me
to
money,
finding
Mr.
the
Beast,
biggest mainstream
please.
audience possible. He started using
Oh.
more broad topics and optimized titles to attract a larger audience
snap.
than ever before. And to be fair, this has completely worked out for him. Mr. Beast is an internet titan, and he has the most subscribers in the world with 328 million. He's had cameos in movies.
Everybody look, it's Ratman. It's just a bad Mickey Mouse costume. It's real. I touched it.
He started his own fast food company.
We're at Mr. Beast Burger at the American Dream.
And we order every burger on the menu.
And even
What was so
has
funny about that?
chocolate
Oh my god.
We're in the chocolate aisle at Walmart, and we're gonna give the next person to buy our chocolate bar Feastables 10 grand.
Never tried it.
Honestly, I would say he's the first YouTuber to ever become a true household name, like a mainstream celebrity. But although the Mr. Beast brand has become larger than life itself, his core audience of gamers that have been with him from the start have started to leave.
Aw.
He was no longer this mythical creature of Twitch that people used to
Dang.
know and love. Instead of trolling live streams and playing Minecraft, he's building giant sets and recreating Squid Games. And
Pretty
don't
much,
get me
yeah.
wrong, these videos are super cool.
Squid
I,
Game
for
was
one,
like for
happen
him.
to really enjoy both of Mr. Beast's styles of content. However, I think
Little
it's pretty
kids,
safe to
what the
say
hell?
that Mr. Beast is
Eliminated.
now less of a gamer
And eliminated.
and more of a
And
Gen Z
eliminated.
Willy Wonka. And he literally did become Willy Wonka in one of his videos. And I'm sure that much of his previous core audience has been lost over time due to him going to these much more optimized, broader videos. And I want to reiterate what I just said, which is I really don't blame Mr. Beast. He's trying to grow as much as possible.
Yeah, why not?
But I, for one, would love to see the return of
He's
Mr.
got just so much stuff
I
on his
remember
plate
his
though.
old style Fortnite and Minecraft videos, and that to me is what Mr. Beast really is. Now, I'm not even sure how many people remember Mr. Beast's old Fortnite and Minecraft videos at all. Although we're never gonna
I don't think I
get
ever
the
watched
same
him during
Jimmy
that
from
time.
all those years back, and I don't think he should revert back to that because that's not who he is anymore. I still would
God.
love to have some of that nostalgic vibe
Are they
of
supposed to
Mr.
do that?
Beast in front of his screen trolling live streamers. If Mr. Beast wants to bring back Beast Gaming, I will personally help him run the channel so that he
Okay,
has
good.
more time to
W
focus on the
volunteer.
IRL videos, and I'll help him plan out whatever he needs just so I can see Mr. Beast get back on
What?
Fortnite. This one was a little bit different, so for my regular viewers that stuck it to the end, I appreciate you guys
Hey, I
for all
liked
the
it.
support. And to any new viewers, if you guys enjoy gaming and documentaries, please do hit the subscribe button for more content, and you can also check out another one of my videos right here.
Let's go,
I'll see
Timmy.
you guys next week. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if there's a video you want to see, let me know down in the comments below. Peace.